As a rebbetzin, one of the most difficult questions I get asked is, why do religious people do, and what always follows is something negative? Welcome back. I'm Gila Ross, host of the Power Up podcast, where we share short, relatable ideas to upgrade and impact your everyday life. And in this series, Torah for Today, we take a short idea from the Torah portion and see what it can bring to our week. As a rebbetzin, I get asked a lot of questions. One of the more difficult questions that I get asked from time to time is someone will come to me and say, I saw a religious person do something, and they'll say that the religious person did something that was wrong or was not acceptable according to the standard that they hold a religious person to, and they ask me why. How could it be that someone who follows the Torah's guidelines, the Torah which is our moral compass, could fall short in their behavior? In Moses' final song to the Jewish people, he shares an idea that helps us understand this. He says that the Torah will drip like rain, and Rashi explains that just like rain gives life to the plants, Torah gives life to the world. It's a good comparison because if you think about it, if you have a garden and in your garden you have weeds and you also have beautiful flowers and plants and it rains, all of them will grow. If there's a lot of rain, the weeds will grow a lot, and so will the flowers and the plants. Torah is likewise. It waters, it nourishes what the person's nature is. So if someone is looking to grow and become better, and they study Torah and they live a Torah lifestyle, that is what it will nurture. They will become someone who is a good person, who is a role model to everyone around them, who is a role model to those around them. Unfortunately, the opposite is true as well. If somebody does not work on themselves and studies Torah or lives a Torah lifestyle by rote, then they are not going to allow the Torah to influence and make them better, and it's just going to nourish their negative nature. A person has to take what they learn, has to study Torah with the eye of becoming better. We have to adjust our behavior according to what the Torah wants from us. And if we look into the Torah's laws, there's so many laws about how we treat other people, how we perfect our own character. And that really is how a person becomes a better person, is when they study Torah and they use it to impact themselves and to influence themselves and to become better through it. And a person who does that, who allows the Torah that they study and the mitzvahs that they do to impact and make them better, what do they look like? I once had the privilege of meeting Rav Shmuel Kamenetsky, who is a great rabbi who lives in America. And when I met him, just meeting him was an experience, to see the humility that he carried himself with, the love, the care, the respect that he gave to us two people, my husband and myself. We went to visit him. We'd never met him before. We were much younger than him, and yet he treated us with the utmost love, respect, and care. And that's a message that we see again and again for people who come into contact with someone who lives a true Torah life, where they study Torah, they do mitzvahs, and they also use it to improve and on their character. May we become like them. Thank you so much for listening. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You can get in touch with me, gilaross@gmail.com. And you can get my book on Amazon, any good Jewish bookstores, or get in touch with me directly to get your signed copy. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast so you don't miss out. Have a wonderful day.